Okay, so 11 weeks out from the meet now. So this is now, well, this was week 4 of my current mesocycle, so the last week, and having accumulated a lot of fatigue over the last couple of weeks, I knew it was going to be a tough week, and everything was heavy, everything was grindy, but as it was, I still pushed through and I still managed to get probably 6 or 7 PRs out of this week, so that was good news. So this was Monday. This was the first day. This was my bench session, first bench session of the week. This was 97.5 kg on the bar, and I've been thinking about this for about 3 days since the last bench session because it didn't go so well. And I wanted to get 7. I was not putting the bar back until I got 7 reps out of this. They all felt heavy. They were all a struggle. The bar wasn't popping off my chest like it usually does, which is to be expected due to the fatigue, and I've done a lot more accessory work as well on my triceps and biceps and my arms. Had a bit of fatigue in there, but as it was, spoiler alert, I did get 7 reps, so I can't moan. They were tough, and I was completely knackered at the end of this. There you can see the last one, a bit grindy, but happy with it, and you can see that was pretty chuffed. So that was a good result, and then did some back offsets. I think I did 6 lots of 4 at 87.5 kg just to finish it off. So this was the same day. This was front squats, 120 kg on the bar, and the aim for this was to get at least 8 reps. And front squats for the last few weeks have been feeling pretty hard. I think that's due to the increase in deadlift volume I've been doing and working pretty heavy on those. So every rep, again, just felt really tough. It's a weird feeling with front squats because the bar just wants to pull you over. You're trying to keep it up on your shoulders. At the same time, you're trying to allow a slight bit of forward lean to start to get hips into the movement. So they're just not feeling great, but I'm still hitting PRs, so I know I'm getting stronger. The fact that I'm not feeling great is just purely due to all the fatigue. So, but the good news is my knee's feeling good because I was suffering with that for a few weeks. Quadricep tendonitis, but the distal end, which is down below me. So that was good. But that again knackered me out quite a lot. So this was a big session for me. Now this was Wednesday, and this was my competition style squat, which is the only one I did for this week. And this was 152 kg on the bar. 152.5 kg on the bar. And bearing in mind, my best triple, so best 3 at max at this point was 160k for 3 reps. So this was only 7.5k less than that. And again, bit of a spoiler alert, but I managed to smash it out for 8 reps, which is good, but even better considering that the first rep of that set felt like it was going to pin me to the floor. Because again, I just felt tired, arms ached, shoulders ached, back ached, legs ached, everything ached. The warm-up sets felt slow, so I knew it was going to be tough. And every single time I pushed out the hole, I felt like my face was going to explode. And although you can't hear it now because the sound's off because I'm voicing over, but my breathing was so loud in between reps, it was a joke. And there was people in the gym. I think everyone kind of stopped and stared and wondered what the hell was going on. But I grinded and pushed through, and yeah, got 8 reps. So I was super chuffed with that. But the back offsets after this were terrible because I just had nothing left in my legs. But really happy with that. So bring on 4 plates. I can definitely see myself getting at least 185 kg squat in the meet in April. So that's good news. Then we moved on to bench pressing after the squats, and you can see straight away that something unusual here. I've got a spot, and I don't ever usually have a spot because I never train to failure. So I knew that I was tired and I was unsure whether I was going to get 3 reps out of this, so I just got a spot just in case. But as it was, I did get 3. It looked better than it felt, so happy, good stuff. So then on to deadlifts. This is still the Wednesday, and top set 192.5 for 3 reps, beltless. Again, this felt heavy, but my deadlifts are still going really well, but they are feeling a bit slower than they used to. I think purely because I've made the change to low bar squatting, and low bar squatting tends to, well, it does use a lot more lower back. So when you come to deadlifting, you've already got a lot of fatigue built up. I had to get myself pretty psyched up for these because the warm-up sets did feel a bit slow, but as it was, they pulled off the floor pretty well. So I was happy. You know, in the build-up to the last meet in November, I pulled 190 for 3 with a belt, and that was the best triple I'd done. So now I'm hitting more than that for 3 without a belt. So again, 230, maybe 240 in the next meet will be looking pretty possible. So so this was the last heavy day now of the week. So this was Friday, and this was another big session for me. This for this bench press. This was my max rep set on 100 kg, and the best I'd done prior to this was 5 reps at 100k. So going into this, considering I hit some PRs earlier in the week, I wanted to get 6. I was really driving down. I was nervously excited about this session because I wanted to get 6. Unfortunately, as soon as I unracked that bar, it felt heavy, and I knew after that first rep that there was no way, almost impossible, that I was going to get 6 reps. The good news is I did get 5, so I matched my previous PR, and although the first rep was slower than the last time I did it, the last rep was faster. So I can take some improvement away from that because my bar speed was consistent, and that again is another thing you can class as an improvement. So, but I was pretty annoyed at the time, but looking back on it, I was pretty happy. So then we moved on to front squats again. So last squat of this week, and this was 127.5 kg on the bar, and again these felt absolutely terrible. The first rep, I didn't think I was going to get back out the hole again, but I had it in my head that I wanted to get 5. That would have been a nice PR. My best triple on a front squats is 130 for 3, and with today I hit 6 at 127.5, so that's clear improvement. I could probably get 4 or 5 out of 130 now on a good day, so that's all good. And front squats is quite an important exercise for me because it does transfer over to my squat. Not so much now that I do low bar, but it still develops the quads, and the quads are still the main thing that's going to get your squat out the hole. But it transfers really well to the deadlift. And I know that if my front squat goes up, then my deadlift will go up as well. So that was a good. And this is just some accessory work, and that was it really, rounds of the week. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Cheers.